Good afternoon, ACS community. It is with great pleasure that I am able to report that we have received official permission to open the school in the hybrid modality starting next week on August 30th. This week will be about preparing you and your families for the start of hybrid school. We want to give you ample opportunities to understand how the hybrid modality will work because you will need to make a decision. Basically, our hybrid school plan splits the student body into Cohort A and Cohort B. In the first week of school, Cohort A will come to school physically, while Cohort B will connect online. In the second week, Cohort B will attend physically, and Cohort A will connect online. This rotation will then continue in this pattern, completing a full cycle every 2 weeks. One advantage of this system is that if you're uncomfortable with your children attending school physically, you can elect to have them stay at home learning virtually the entire time. We also recognize that your preferences may vary as you come to a better understanding of the hybrid modality. So we will give you 2 different opportunities to declare your preference for fully virtual or hybrid instruction. The first opportunity will start now. We ask that you declare your preference by submitting the form linked on the Cougar Hub by Wednesday, August 25th at 9 p.m. Whichever modality you choose, your choice will be valid from August 30th through September 10th. In other words, you'll choose for the first full cycle of instruction. Toward the end of that cycle, we will give you another chance to make a choice that will be valid until the October break. After each parent choice, we'll optimize the cohorts. So, if you wish your child to have continuous virtual instruction and not come to school, the only action you need to take is to complete one declaration form for each of your children. If you wish your child to take advantage of the hybrid model, in other words, physically coming to school once a week, alternating with 1 week of virtual learning, there are a few more steps. You need to complete the declaration form for each of your children, indicating your choice, and agree to provide a PCR or antigen test from one of our partner labs, if you haven't done so already. You also need to complete the Cougar Caring Commitments and Informed Consent form. This form requires you to commit on behalf of yourself and your child to certain behaviors that we know reduce the spread of the virus. For instance, wearing masks, washing your hands, and getting tested when in circumstances that put you at higher risk of contacting COVID, such as travel. The form also asks you to confirm that you have read and understood our biosecurity protocols. They're available in both English and Spanish. Finally, the form asks you to affirm that you're aware that there is a risk of sending your child to school during COVID, and you have to choose to accept that risk if you want your child to come to school. You will find that our biosecurity protocols not only describe what we are doing to prevent the virus from entering campus and protect students once they are here, but they also describe how we would react to the virus being on campus by testing, by tracing, and by isolating groups. These protocols have been carefully developed to international standards. We are excited to welcome students to on-campus learning, as well as to provide continuous virtual education for families who prefer to keep their children within the safety of their own homes. We also know that you may have many questions, so we have designed information sessions throughout this week to answer your questions. They're linked to this message on the Cougar Hub, along with links to the required forms. Welcome to hybrid education. Thanks.